So my name is Mark Peltic, and I'm new to this room. So Scott, is profanity okay?
Yes.
Am I allowed to say? All right. So I can say words like student loans, mortgages, and responsibility. Yeah, I didn't think you'd like those words. I'll tell you, I live in Washington, D.C., and I really do love it, except it's getting really expensive. I mean, you would not believe what it costs these days to buy a politician. But you know, politicians sometimes do say things that are worthwhile. Not very often, but sometimes. We must remember that we are all descendants of immigrants and revolutionists, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Ask not what your country can do for you, but rather ask what you can do for your country, FDR. I say, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall, Ronald Reagan, right? And of course, more contemporaneously, I did not have sex with that woman. Oh, come on, you thought I was going to do Trump's rule of build a great, great wall along our southern border? That's not even his. That's the Chinese. And how successful has that been? I mean, there are Americans all over the place. But I gotta tell you, what I don't like a lot is flying. What I really don't like is being at 30,000 feet with absolutely no control over your fate. So what I do, as soon as I get in the plane, I check out its karma. I know you do that too. If there's a bunch of young kids in the plane, you go, all right, nothing's going to happen to these innocents. If a bunch of priests get on, you go, could go either way. If the young kids get on with the priest, don't get on the plane. But then once you get on the plane, there is no personal space. There's always some plus-size guy sitting in the center seat, knocking your elbows like he's playing roller derby, right? Or you got the guy that's putting the body bags up in the overhead all the while, blocking the aisle. Or the guy that's got the 25-inch laptop watching Die Hard 2 with no headphones. Right? Yeah, see, you sat next to him. So you have to understand how excited I was on my trip from D.C. to Dallas last week when the woman sitting next to me was so tiny. And her luggage was so tiny, it literally fit right underneath the seat. And her cell phone was so tiny that I could barely see the pictures of her new girlfriend. But that was the best part of the flight, because once we took off, we got a D2 message mic here. Once we took off, there was turbulence the entire way to Dallas. And then when I thought we were going to land in Dallas, we had to circle for 20 lifetimes, or the entire length of Game of Thrones. I really want to get the picture. And then I got to hear the worst thing you can ever hear on your own. Well, it's the second worst thing. The worst thing is, oops. The second worst thing is, ladies and gentlemen, this is your pilot speaking. Dallas is closed because of weather, and unfortunately, we are running out of fuel. So, you know, we're going to make landing in an emergency field nearby, and it's going to get a little rough. So please, tray tables, seat backs up, stow your belongings, and please remove your eyewear. Remove my eyewear? And then it really did get rough. And my seatmate Alice grabbed my arm, and she goes, "I'm so frightened. My husband, he's a Baptist minister, and there's no way he can tend to fly without me." All right, remember the cloth. And I got me 3 babies at home. Even better, no one's going to want those kids to be motherless. When I was in D.C., I had me an affair. And as soon as she said that, the plane went up on its wing, nose down. The overheads popped. The oxygen mask dropped. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Dallas is clear, landing in 2 minutes. The plane erupted in laughter and applause. Everyone was so excited, except for Alice. Oh my, when I thought we were going to die, I texted my husband and admitted my mortal sin. Alice, you are an idiot. Don't you realize that what happens in D.C. fucks with the entire United States? But I gotta tell you, I think Al's going to need herself a lawyer. Oh, come on, lawyers are not that bad. They can be very useful. As sleep aids, if you don't believe me, ask them what they do all day. If you're not asleep in 10 minutes, you're really not listening. But I get it. People don't like calling lawyers. They like to call them about as much as calling an undertaker. But you know, Eric, if your grandma's died, you gotta call the undertaker. And you really ought to call the undertaker if you're the one that killed your grandma. All I'm saying is, we should call lawyers before we do stupid stuff. You know, treat them like condoms, because it's best to use them before you get fucked. I'm Mark Palchik. Follow me on ComedyWalksDC.com.